Two of the best, Posey and Arenado, are coming up next. Striding in, Charlie Blackmon. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
And he struck him out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Way in front of that fastball. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Bottom. Stepping in, Gorky Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. A great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Here's Buster Posey now, and their runners at the corners now. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball right down the line in left. Dahl's in pursuit. And he makes the catch in the corner. So in now for San Francisco, Austin Slater. He's set and the pitch. A ball hit softly on a line to third. But little trouble handling this one down there at third. Is that And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher. Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's take a look at Joe Panik. I call him the big fundamental because he does nothing wrong on the defensive side of the ball. He has got ice water in his veins and the ability to turn one of the best double plays in baseball.
Gonzalez, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting bullpen shit.
Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Now batting, number 26, ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a managed scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
Center fielder number 7.
Into the box now, Yorkis Hernandez. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Hit hard to third. And he whips on it as this falls right under his glove. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! A 3-run homer for Evan Longoria. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Stepping in now, Buster Posey. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Blackmon is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We've played in now for Colorado. Ian Desmond. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Settling in now, Kyle Freeland. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. The 3. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Right fielder.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. At the plate, Joe Panik. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First offering on its way. He pulls this one into right. Gonzalez the catch. Now here comes the runner from third. Gonzalez puts it right there. He's out at home plate. Giants are down on. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Digging in for his second at bat, number 15. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Number 15.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Chad Bettis answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. In now, Gorkys Hernandez. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too bad.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. He will score, and they now lead by 9.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Here's Buster Posey now as he lines it out to center. That's in there. Base hit. Longoria rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's in there. Way out in front, now up by 10.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. 1 out.
The batter, right fielder, Austin Slater.
So that brings up the outfielder, Austin Slater. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a drive out to left center field. Posey is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Dahl is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now, and he is in there. Here's Joe Panik. Career numbers against Bettis. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Roy. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. High pop up. Pennick settles under it near second. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Gets a small piece near the plate. And that's the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
Stepping up to the plate, David Dahl. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Spin and a throw back to second. Story leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Stepping up now, Ian Desmond. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Yorkis Hernandez. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
The first baseman, number 9.
Standing in now, Brandon Belt, as he rips it on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have. Digging in once again, Evan Longoria. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard on the ground towards short. Story picks it up. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Buster Posey. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
Ready once again, Brandon Crawford. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, what's up?
Here comes
Not
the
much.
first pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
Okay.
That's good.
Posey rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to
Anything
score.
exciting going
They
on in
extend
here?
their lead even further.
Not really.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a
Where's,
mistake. The
Mega
runner
Man?
busted around the bases to score from first.
Maybe
and the
when
hitter
it's talking
is in
someone on
scoring position
Messenger,
on second.
I have
Into
no
the
idea
box,
from that.
Austin Slater, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
I'm a friend of Mega Man's, by the way. It's a
Into the
pleasure
box
to
now,
speak to
number
you.
26.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of
Same
play.
here.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
I'm watching a show.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run back
Hey,
in.
I was not ready. I was not ready.
I'm gonna watch my show now.
Okay, do what you want to do, Nick. I was not ready for that.
Is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Base hit into right center.
Bro, why did you
They're
say
going
it
to
so
extend their
late?
lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over
I
that
hit
one
home
there. I
like
really
here
do.
be
He saw that fastball up the
19-0.
show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
And now look at this. The pitcher gets a hold of one to deep center field. Blackman looking up, and this ball is gone.
Knew it.
No chance
I knew
to
I would
make
hit
a
a home
play
run with
on
my
that one.
pitcher. I knew it.
So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Damn, that was a long ball, too.
Center fielder number 7, Ortiz.
Stepping in now, Ortiz Hernandez. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Blackman going back, still going back. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
20-0.
So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Wait, what happened to that one batter? I forgot his name. Bond James.
First
Yeah,
baseman
what happened to
Brandon
him?
Belt. He's got 3 hits, including a double to
I
this
think he
game.
retired, I think.
Brandon.
First pitch coming, here it is. And right into the shift. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Longoria. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Big inning
About
for
time.
them. They bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. San Francisco leads this one 20-0. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Iannetta behind now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
I do.
Gerardo Parra will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Gerardo Parra goes down for
number
2 in the top.
I'm making it.
Just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Here's
Wait,
Charlie
there?
Blackmon now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Okay.
1-1. Here it comes.
No, I'm not. I'm not playing that.
Corner.
I'm playing baseball right now.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired.
Easy.
3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Scott Oberg gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out.
So it's just only me and you.
At least eat a couple of innings for his guys. He's ready.
So what games do you have?
Now a swing by Posey, and this one's on the ground to short. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
The shortstop, number 35.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Blackmon is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
I got you go, but I don't have a
So that
good
brings up
death.
the outfielder Austin Slater. 3 hits.
How about that? How I do a live
He's
stream for you?
set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants are down on 4 pitches. But you can forgive them as they still hold.
I'll pitch things like that.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'll try. Oh, so it says I'm playing fair boy, so.
Sliders in for a strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's Nolan Arenado. First pitch of the at-bat on
I
his
was
way.
playing that
Now the big
the
overhand
most
curveball
today.
makes him swing and miss.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
I don't have the app open. App is closed.
And another one. Strikeout.
Yeah.